As we get comfortably seated in Padmasana, the lotus pose, with gently closed eyes, spine upright and perpendicular to the mat, to the floor you're sitting on. We try to slowly withdraw our minds to look at that vast infinite space in front of our closed eyes. This vast infinite space is called Chidakasha. We concentrate, we focus unflinchingly to the colors or the shadowing movements or the darkness, light, whatever we see here. In a sthiram sukham padmasana, in a happy, steady pose, lotus pose. After getting a good glimpse of Chidakasha as drashtas, as seers, as seekers, we slowly taper our awareness to the eyebrow center to visualize a candle flame here. And as we keep an intensified awareness on this candle flame, its steadiness, its shape, its light, we inhale fully in Ujjayi with an abdominal breath. So we inhale in Ujjayi, inflate the abdomen, stare at the flame, at the Bhumadhya, at the eyebrow center, hold the inhalation, and then chant the mantra Om. Om. We repeat this 6 more times, 7 times in all. Ujjayi abdominal inhalations, followed by Om chant exhalations. This Ujjayi throat inhalation is surfacing its own benefits. The abdominal inhalation is surfacing its own benefits. The shunya before starting Om chant, is surfacing its own benefits. And the 7 Om chants are surfacing their own benefits. Om. Seven of them, Ujjayi inhalations, abdominal inflations, Shunyas followed by Om chants. 7 in all. If you've lost count, do this last one. Notice how intrinsically connected the Ujjayi inhalation is with the abdominal inflation. A fantastic source of energy. Very simple. Because when we breathe better, we will start feeling better. We move on to Samavriti Pranayam, equal breath, where we inhale to a count of 7 and exhale to a count of 7. Let every inhalation fill us up with oxygenated air. Let inhalations be yogic. Yogic breaths. Ratio 7:7. Add Ujjayi to these. Both ways on inhalations and exhalations. Samavriti Pranayam, equal breath. Helps us release stress. Helps us come back to the base. Can be done even if one is bedridden. Develops a good awareness of breath by fully involving the mind. in every Purak and every Rechak. A very good concentration exercise. Excellent results if practiced when we are anxious. Balances. Or to be used when we have trouble sleeping. Last round, equal breath, Samavriti Pranayam, ratio 7:7. In Ujjain. We now move on to one Swan Pranayam, followed by 11 Kapalabhati. Palms on the knees, elbows out, stick the tongue out. Make sure the tongue is stuck out well. Some of us may cough. Cough it out. 11 Kapalabhati. Followed by one Swan Pranayam and 22 Kapalabhatis. Don't count how many Swan Pranayam inhalations and exhalations you take, but make it one set. Swan Pranayam followed by 22 Kapalabhatis. One Swan Pranayam, again followed by 33 Kapalabhatis. Give your Kapalabhatis your utmost. Start. Finally, one Swan Pranayam followed by 108 Kapalabhatis, hoping that you count in a reverse order. On finishing 108, discontinue to watch the breath. Practice Swar Yoga, consciously taking awareness of cool air going in, warm air coming out of the nostrils. Make sure you keep the tongue dropped. Watch the breath. Don't change it. When we do Swar Yoga, we are not supposed to involve any pranayam in it. Our awareness has to be extremely concentrated in the area between the upper lip and the nostrils. We now do Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, a technique and a practice which purifies the energy channels, that is the nadis, channels of energy, balances the flow, not only in the nostrils, but the whole body. The flow of energy between the left side of the body and the right side of the body is what it balances. Bringing right hand in Nasagraha Mudra, closing the right nostril, we inhale from the left. Exhale from the right. Inhale from the right. Exhale from the left. Continue this practice because it's very beneficial, especially when we need to recenter ourselves. Very useful, leading us to meditation effortlessly. Make sure the shoulders are not stooping in front, that the back is straight. That it's easy to maintain your steady posture. Make sure that the right hand is in a clean Nasagraha Mudra, where the index finger and the middle finger are touching the thumb joint pad. Make sure there is no strain at all anywhere. And the thumb tip is only touching the nostril close without pushing it. From this round, start counting 3 more rounds. As soon as we are done, we bring the hand down. We now do 11 Bhastrika breaths followed by 1 yogic breath. Bhastrika involves active inhalations and exhalations. Yogic breath involves inflating the abdomen, that is the lower breath, filling the lungs, that's the middle breath, making hollows in the clavicles, that's near the collarbones, filling ourselves completely, followed by exhalations, normal exhalations. Let's begin. Bhastrika, let's do 10. And a yogic breath. Fill, fill, fill. Make hollows in the collarbones. It's all about inhale, inhale, inhale. Stay in a shunya. Exhale completely. Multiple benefits. Bhastrika, 10, followed by a yogic breath. Yogic breath. Stomach inflates. Not stomach means not stomach the organ. Stomach means the entire abdomen. Notice how the full abdomen, the liver, the spleen, the pancreas, the gallbladder, the large and small intestines, the appendix, how everything inflates. And then it's about the rib cage, the lungs, the collarbones lift, the clavicles make a hollow. We are using every component of breath. Exhale. Third set, Bhastrika. Ten of them. And a yogic breath, the inhalation should be as if we are bursting in the trunk. Inhale more, more, and even more. We are full. Stay in Shunya. Exhale. We now do something that is amazing for those who want to balance their thyroid secretions. It has shown such phenomenal results. Those who've been taking those medications for years have discontinued because the thyroid secretions came back to normal. It's called the warming breath. It's amazing for singers. It's amazing to beautify the voice, to clear mucus and phlegm from the throat, which is generally a bit of a nuisance in the mornings if we are out of practice. This is what happens. And Ujjayi, this warming breath, reverses it. Beginners will open their mouth wide and inhale and exhale. After a couple of rounds, 3 to 5 rounds, they will close their mouth half and inhale and exhale. Regular practitioners will keep the mouth closed, keep the tongue dropped, and inhale. It is to know where the friction is for a beginner to open the mouth and close it and inhale and close it and exhale, so that we know exactly where the inhale and exhaled air is rubbing, where the friction is happening to do this soundfully. We are definitely in a lotus pose, Padmasana, so that we lock the circulation of the lower extremities, increase the circulation of the upper body, and we fill ourselves rubbing inhaled air, this warming breath, what is called warming breath in the West. Ujjayi Pranayam comes from the word Ujjapi. Ujjapi, they say in Sanskrit or Magdi, means victorious, triumphant, victory, the best, succeeded, won over. Zero contraindications. It can't do you any harm. You can use this breathing throughout your asana practice. You can use this breathing throughout the day. It will get you into moments of meditation if intensified awareness is practiced. It will get you into moments of tasmin sati shwas par shwasar gati vicheda pranayam. Then and only then the inhalations and the exhalations piercing will bring to a null effect, a zero effect, a shunya effect. And that they call pranayam, where you do not even know the difference between one breath and the next. Can be done in a gross or a subtle way. Ujjayi, the warming breath. An expanding pranayam. A filling and emptying pranayam. Notice how indirectly it fills our lungs completely and empties them totally. Allow that breath to go all the way down the abdomen. So the chest will be pulled up. So the diaphragm will sink into the hollow. We are targeting the gut along with the throat. Ujjayi, the warming breath. If you're a beginner, you should do a few rounds at a time, taking some normal breaths in between, so that you know the difference between the two. A big one for Vishuddhi Chakra meditation. The throat chakra meditation. Make it more subtle now. Visualize that color blue in the throat pit at the Vishuddhi chakra. The element ether associated here. A center of sound, a center of creativity. A center related to communication. Vibration. Self-expression. A chakra that controls the thyroid glands. Any blockages here in this Vishuddhi chakra are unaffordable for any of us. We cannot have blockages in the Vishuddhi chakra. Ujjayi takes us into a Vishuddhi chakra, the fifth chakra meditation. Because blockages here can result in throat problems, sore throat, vertigo, dizziness, allergies, skin diseases, cirrhosis, difficulty in self-expression, fears with relationships, fears with finances. Often it is even age-related. When we lose voice, we need to clear the throat. A regular Ujjayi practitioner automatically gets into Vishuddhi Chakra meditation as we start making it more and more subtle. Stay centered with this and watch how beautifully Pranayam, that is Ujjayi, infused meditation, that is Vishuddhi Chakra, helps us experience this world symbolically through vibration, through expression, through our own sound, through rhythm, in spite of the inner silence. Antar Mom. Continuing this connectivity with Ujjayi, let us prepare to end today's session by slowly becoming aware of the sounds around us, the sensations of our hair or clothes or mat, the aromas, odors, fragrances, the taste in our mouth, and slowly open the eyes so the sights. As Ujjayi stays on. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.